Thanks for your support. We're still here in the middle of a night where I believe I've got every zombie ever bred right outside of this police station. Trying to give them a little bit of time to wander off, and it doesn't seem to be working. I don't know quite what else to do except give them a little bit more time. Just hold on. Alright, here we are, day 2. They're still clinging. I was able to get outside the door of that room. It leads right to the stairway. In the process, I found this little smoke grenade. So I'm going to try kind of a wild thing here, I guess. I'm going to chunk the smoke grenade, see if I can make kind of a diversion, and see if some of these guys will at least put attention toward it and maybe wander away from me. Otherwise, I'm going to die of starvation in here. They'll eventually get in. I don't even know if they'll be attracted to something like that. Oh, well, so far so good. At least the one notices it. It's not nearly as dramatic as I thought it would be, but well, I'll head back downstairs and try to get by that back door and see if it kind of quiets down. Alright, I saw my opening, so I'm taking it. Just kind of slipping away. They, not all of them moved off, but a lot of them seem to be looking that direction. They seem to cue off each other's behaviors, so maybe that's lucky. But now if I just get fortunate and not have one of them catch sight of me as I try to get out of up the hill here. I'll tell you what, that's one town I am not sorry to leave behind. Well, actually was not quite as successful as I had hoped once again. Here we are out in the woods and just stumbled onto another tent. It seems like those things are a little more prevalent than I expected, but I'm going to kind of creep in here and see if there's anything in here worthwhile. And oh, this looks like an arms cache. There's a lot of ammunition and weaponry. That's not bad. I definitely could use the 380s. There's some really nice stuff here. I hate to just steal the guy blind, but there are some things that I feel like I need, although need may be a kind of a strong term. Don't know. Kind of looking around, see what I got space to carry. Yeah, I give him that hat. That ought to be fair enough, right? Oh well, I've spent long enough here. I'm going to wind up having the guy come back and shoot me in the face, then all I'll do is add to his stuff. So let's just take our bounty. Alright, fine. Conscious is talking to me. I'm going to give him back some of his ammunition. What else have I got? A lot of crap. Well, oh, how about that? I'll leave him some seeds. You give a man the food, you feed him for a day, you give him seeds, he gets to work his butt off for a days. And some chicken. Alright, now my conscience is clear. Let's get the heck out of here. Back to running, back to running, back to running. Okay, I kind of diverted away and got in this little hamlet and trying to find a couple of items. And only thing I found was a zombie. And he wants me, and he's making a lot of noise. I'm afraid he's going to draw some others, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this right now. And I must admit, I'm getting really spoiled with this suppressed pistol, even though I know ammunition is, you know, somewhat scarce. So with that said, I definitely don't want to leave my bow behind. Kind of get back to my basics. Maybe I need to start using it a little more often. Yeah, if I can pick it up. Come on. Gee, fine. Alrighty, back in the woods. Trying to head back toward my camp. Oh, and then I ran across this. Just a beautiful little lake, kind of in the middle of a... I don't even know what to call it. Little copse of woods. It looks like a little lodge. It's like a camping area. There are picnic tables around and docks. This actually might be a nice place to settle down. But fact, since we're here, I'm going to try a little bit of new kind of survival stuff. I'm going to try my hand at fishing, so I'm going to get me a branch first. I've got some rope, so we're going to use all this good stuff and try to create us a field expedient fishing pole. I've made a fish hook out of some chicken bones, and of course we all know where the chicken bones came from, and I dug up some worms. So now I think I've got everything I need with the exception of fish on the line to have a pretty good dinner. So we're going to give that a shot. Oh, yeah, if I can get on the dock. Just get out here in here and dangle our feet in the water and see what kind of fish we can catch. Okay, not quite sure how to trigger that. Alright, we're going to abandon the dock. Probably better to be a little more stealthy in our fishing style anyway. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now we can give it a shot. And here's fishing. Yeah, okay. So we check the bait. Check the bait. Nothing going on. Wow, this is just kind of like I remember fishing. So, I guess we just keep at it, see what happens. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Something on the hook. Pull it in, and I got a fish. Got a fish. Let's take a look at that little bad boy. It's not huge. Little carp. Okay, bony fish, but you know what? You still eat it. You still eat it. If I can figure out a way to carry it. Inventory management. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our line baited back up and just go ahead and get it out of our system. We'll just fish till we're out of worms today and then move on. So we'll see if we can't speed this up a little bit so it's not quite as mind-numbing for everybody. And oh, and here we go. I'm hearing something behind me in the trees. Okay, there we are. There we are. So I don't know that I can trust him to keep walking down the bank. I'm afraid if he walks in the water, that's pretty nasty actually. And he's going to scare the fish. Just going to scare the fish. We don't want any competitors. I definitely don't want him eating my face. So let's see, we put him down, back to the pistol. And that easy. Well, I'm sure that didn't do anything for my fishing abilities. Go ahead and get loaded back up. Sure love to have a magazine for that thing. Oh, look at that. I just laid the fishing pole down. I wonder if it's still in there actively fishing, or if it shows just checking the bait. So I don't have, I guess it's continuing on without me. So maybe that'll speed things up a little bit. Oh, okay, here we go. Once again. And I think we'll just call that good. That's a couple of fish. We get those cooked up, and that'll make a pretty good evening meal, I think. Take my rope back off the pole, and I'm going to use this stick to actually cook the fish with. That's being very economical of supplies. Use my sharp stick to catch the fish and then to cook the fish. Here's this little lodge I was talking about. I haven't seen much in here of use. There is a fireplace over there on the wall, and that's a good thing. It's where I think I'm going to set up to cook my fish. I want to kind of look around, make sure there's no surprises here and there. And so far, so good. Oh, look at this bed. Isn't that nice? I believe I will probably use that later. Well, for now, I'm going to go ahead and gather up my fireplace, or my firewood, rather. Get everything ready, and then we'll set to the job of cooking this stuff. See, I'm going to have to get me something to create the fireplace with. Bring some wood in, get the fish clean. But yeah, well, so let's get on to it. I guess just to be that way, I'm going to run off a little distance to cut the tree for the wood, just so it's not quite as visually apparent that somebody's been here. And like fishing, chopping firewood is not much fun to watch. So I'm going to scrape my bit of bark off here and and speed this up a bit. So, chop wood. I'm a lumberjack, I'm okay. Alrighty, so we got everything together for our fire. We've got our little stockpile of stuff here. I built my fireplace. I'm just trying to place it in. This so delicate. Alright, so put that inside. Sweet, there it is. And now I'm going to show you the art of fire building. There we go. Get our stuff in there. And I'm going to do this by rubbing a stick. In this case, I'm going to rub a stick against a matchbox. So we're going to do it the easy way. So go ahead and get our fire started. Once it starts going and warming up our grate, I'll go out and clean the fish, and then we'll get started. Alrighty. Do a little fillet action, and okay, a couple of fillets and some fish guts. I'll throw the fish guts aside, even though, I kind of feel funny with that, because I'm thinking those fish guts, there's got to be something you can do with them. I don't know if you use them as fertilizer or like bait a fish trap, or what I could do. For now, they're just gonna smell bad in the outside. So close the door off, come in here and get myself settled down in front of the fire and add some more firewood, because I don't want this thing running out in the middle. That seems to happen to me a lot. If I can find my perfect spot here. Get my sharp stick and put a piece of fish on it. And let's see about cooking that bad boy. And as I'm pretty sure cooking fish is equally as exciting as chopping wood or catching fish, we're going to kind of speed through this process too. Definitely can see it kind of getting warm, and hopefully it has some sort of nice change that it'll give me. Sweet cooked fish, even though it still says it's raw. I don't think I want to make my own sushi out here. Well, there we were. We got some pieces of fish. I'm going to go ahead and eat one and take my chances. It doesn't look raw, it doesn't feel raw, but we'll just take that on faith and kind of go. Well, for now, it's still early in the day, but I think since I'm in such a good spot, get this fire kind of tore down, so it's up. Well, okay, I already went out. So that way I'm not throwing a lot of smoke out the chimney. I will just take this as a good opportunity to go up there and settle down in that nice soft bed, take a little nap. In fact, because this room's so small, I think I'm going to slide that bed over, close the door, and use the bed as a blockade against the door. That way they can't really open it without wedging everything in here. So hopefully nothing can get in to get me. So nothing left but a little good night, soft bed, full belly. Just enjoy the rest of a great day.